Hi, everybody. B2B buying experience is changing. Going more mobile, buyers checks, doing more research before they are purchasing. As Gartner highlights, B2B buyers turn to digital channels in each stages of their buying process. 8 out of 10 professional buyers wants to have the same experience as they buy for themselves. That doesn't mean that you should treat B2B buyers as B2C buyers. In B2C transaction, you have one or sometimes two people involved in the purchasing process. In B2C, you have a larger group of people which are in the decision process. So you have to ensure that you please them all. Okay? The target of this presentation is to highlight and to illustrate how a B2B player, ArcelorMittal, tackled the implementation of their SAP customer experience platform. So you probably all know ArcelorMittal as the steel giant. Today, the story I'm going to tell you is about AMDS. AMDS stands for ArcelorMittal Downstream Solution. The story began in 2017. A strong ArcelorMittal top management decision was taken in order to improve the customer relationship. AMDS was requested to launch a first e-commerce experience within the group. They implemented successfully a first web shop in 4 months of time using the SAP Commerce B2B Accelerator. A testimonial was made at the SAP Forum in 2017. Last year, AMDS shared with us the business success encountered by their e-steel platform. The target of today is that I will more concentrate on ArcelorMittal construction, but before that, just have a look on how it all started within ArcelorMittal Downstream Solution with a small video.
Company where the goal is to be digital, you must ask yourself 2 questions. How to keep pace with the times, and what is the best way to do it? Until one day, you finally find that big, brilliant idea. Ours was to make a website, but we only had 6 months. Quite a challenge. We first had to build an e-commerce team to manage this demanding new project. We also needed a technical partner to deal with the complex IT aspects. And then the project was ready to be launched. Ready to come to life in Coulommiers, where we all flew to find inspiration, but there was still a lot to be done. So we went back to our different offices. The e-commerce team started working hard on its own part, but also working closely with our technical partners located in Belgium and Morocco. We included the internal SAP department into the project, and a new member joined the e-commerce team. Definitely not an easy challenge.
So, AMDS, to present them quickly, is the European leader in distribution of high-performance steel products. They distribute all kinds of formats and of sheets, beams, bar, and tubes. The implementation of an e-commerce platform became a first priority for them in order to put the customer central in the organization. The objective was first to automate the order taking for the smallest customer and also to improve the customer experience, the buying experience of the biggest customer. Last year, in fact, the CIO explained us that the expectations were rapidly overachieved by reaching over 10% of their business online in France. Currently, they book 20% of their business online and they hope soon to reach 25%. The business result, combined with the successful implementation in a short time, confirmed the priority given by ArcelorMittal to all customer experience initiatives in the group. And because today I'm at the SAP Festival, I dare to say that it also helped to twist the neck to a fake news, which is that SAP Commerce take long time to be implemented. That was the proof of the contrary. Now, that was the story in a very short, in a nutshell, of ArcelorMittal downstream solution. Now, let's come to ArcelorMittal Construction, AMC. AMC is active in the B2B construction world. They offer a wide range of steel solutions and products. We talk about facades, we talk about roof, we talk about floors, we talk about walls, mainly targeting mid-size and big-size construction projects. They support architects and engineers in the development of building projects from the drawing board till the construction part. While AMDS was busy with their eShop implementation, AMC also started to draw their digital roadmap. But due to multiple acquisitions in that company, well, they struggle with a big problem about product data. The data and the information was scattered over the organization, over the countries and different departments of the organization. That was a major problem for setting up an e-commerce solution and also customer experience platforms. They had so to start with product cleaning, centralization, and enrichment. So to enable, in fact, the customer experience they want to achieve, besides implementing product data in a SAP product content management system, they also implement a reference building database in order to be able to showcase their products to the B2C, the B2B customer, being the architects, the engineers, the contractors, but also to the B2C customer. And thanks to geolocalization data that we included in the systems, they are able to provide local references to their customer to make reference visits. At the time, the teams from IT and the business were preparing the data and collecting the data. The marketing teams started to organize customer panels. And they worked on defining properly who are the personae and what are the customer journey. To understand customer expectation at all the steps of their buying process. Okay? Thanks to a better understanding of the customer expectation and journeys, AMC defined what would be the target multi-channel customer experience. And the input they got from that helped them to draw their digital roadmap. That's what I try to illustrate on a high level under the form of a pyramid, where in fact they started by setting up the foundation, the basis. They went further by revamping some basic, like a new corporate website, including the data. Then they were able to start also the implementation of their e-commerce platform. And now, once that was achieved, they were able, and they are still busy, adding functionalities and components that will, in fact, enrich the customer experience, as well in B2B as in B2C. The message here is think big, but make sure you are implementing strong basics in order to sustain your customer experience ambition for later. This was the guideline used by IMC for the project. If I come back now to the foundation, the product content management system, or what you call also the PIM in other areas. At IMC, the PCM, the product content management, was really the enabler for their CX platform. Without that, they could not start. You saw that IMDS was able to start very quickly because all that was not an issue, but at IMC, the same company, well, they had real big problems on that, and it was more difficult so they had to start with that. And in fact, because what they had to do is centralize and standardize product data in order to allow an efficient creation, modification, and broadcasting process of the data information of the product information. It also helped them and allowed them to open their platform as well to vendors as to customers. What you have to know is that IMC products are quite complex. And so we had to build a quite sophisticated data model containing more than 100 technical tables to structure the product data. The sophisticated data model allowed drastic simplification of the order entry and the configuration part at order entry. To give you an idea about their products you saw before, it's like panels, sandwich panel. Well, they have like 150 products, not a lot. But based on those products, when they make configuration on a yearly basis, it becomes 5,000 different products with different technical characteristics. When you take on top of them that the different types of coatings, then you come to 25,000 products. Okay? After the foundation, the commerce part. In fact, IMC implemented 2 webshops. One for their Prime product, where you can order standard stock products and also configurable product in make-to-order then. And a second webshop that they used to sell the non-Prime product. It's products that are in limited batches and that were produced with some production issue. It's not the first quality, but also they want to sell that, and it's another process, other customer targets. Both webshops having specific functionalities implemented with the idea of customer experience, of what they want to reach in terms of customer experience, as well B2B as B2C. What I want to do now is go over some of those functionalities and those added value services that they are proposing via their webshop. So a first added value service is their technical sheet. As you understood, complex product scattered over the organization, meaning in the past, technical data sheets or technical sheet for their configurable product were too long, were not readable by the customer. It was difficult for him to find the information about the product he bought. It was more a generic data sheet. Now, thanks to the new commerce site and the sophisticated data model we implemented, the data sheets are generated on the fly by the commerce site, and they are really personalized for the product that the customer is buying. That is clearly added value for as well the customer than for IMC, a differentiator taken towards the competition. But it also had an impact on cost and organizational efficiency. It's much more easier to do it today than in the past, also taking into consideration the different languages and the different country versions that they have to produce. Another example of added value services are warranties. For each product sold by IMC, the warranty is not only dependent on the product itself or the product you configure. It's also dependent on the localization of the building it will be used for. For facade, for example, the distance to the sea is important, and if you have a building close to the sea, the warranty period will be lower than if it's far from the sea. You see? And the system is now checking that automatically, but moreover, the system is able to propose other technical characteristics in order to have a longer warranty period, and that's clearly also customer experience, but it's also upselling possibilities for AMC that they are very happy of. Okay? Another service or functionality that they have, you can of course have standard colors that they are proposing, but also you can order specific colors. This, for example, is something which is valuable in the facade repair business. Because in fact, if you want to make repairs invisible, the perfect match to the color is very important. Those are kind of things that we propose also in B2B, which is close to functionalities that you find back in B2C solution. Further, they want to move a step further with that, is also using virtual reality, augmented reality, to propose visualization of your building before the implementation. I see that the time is flying. There are a lot of other functionalities like product configuration and so on. I won't go in details, we can discuss this later. I will move a little bit further to be able to have some question time. One point I want to highlight is BIM objects. BIM stands for Building Information Modeling. Maybe you don't know it, but again, for the ones who doesn't know, let's make it simple. What is BIM? It's a digital data model that allows you to push your products and all their characteristics to the softwares used by architects to make their plans. It means that this again is added value. It's for the customer experience of the architects, the engineering offices, but it's also for AMC a new sales and marketing channel towards their customer. Again, thanks to the SAP platform and the information we included in the sophisticated data model. Because there again, we took that into account, setting up the foundation to be able to do that. So, coming to the conclusion, it's not all to have a wonderful customer experience front office. The hard stuff is to offer a perfect end-to-end customer experience. Because the front office is the reason why you will get new customer. The back office, the PCM, the ERP, the warehouse management system are the reason why you will keep your customer for life, I hope. Okay? So if you want to hold the talk about delivery dates, about product availability and so, it's only possible with a performant backend system. Okay? So knowing that it's cheaper to keep an existing customer than getting new ones, the challenge is to connect the demand chain to the supply chain. And clearly, today, that's what SAP is delivering. What I try to demonstrate with this ArcelorMittal construction case is, and the roadmap, is that to get it, you have to start somewhere. No matter where you have to start, you see AMDS and AMC, they didn't start at the same point, but whatever the obstacles, whatever the journey duration, you have to start. It's not only about implementing systems, as you saw, it's also about changing the organization, about setting the foundation, which are sometimes not there. So the idea is that the technology is there, you can leverage on it to adapt to the ever-changing needs of your customer. And we can assume that it's not going to slow down in the coming years, nor for B2C, nor for B2B. So start step by step, be patient. At a certain point in time, your digital asset will allow you to leverage and to boost the customer experience. That's what happened at AMC, which was far from AMDS at the start. I think we have some seconds over for question time. What I want to say before is if you want more info about that, if you want to continue the discussion, SQLA has 2 booths in the SAP customer track, one on marketing automation, one on CPQ and Calidus, so we welcome you there. Thank you for your attention.